Come and see our new lamp. You can turn it down so low that there is scarcely any light at all. P.S. Our sofa holds just two. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Tomicia Marie, aka the Hot Girl Professor, and I'm here to teach you why communication is actually key. I use my communications degree to break down pop cultural phenomena, dissect common relationship issues, platonic or romantic, and give advice on self-development. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. So today's episode is a case study where we dissect how people in the 19th century got laid using business cards. So as the title states, this is a case study, which means it's a pop culture article, not like our deep essays like Love is a Story or other videos that I might have on the channel. If you see me looking down, it's because my notes are right here. I don't want to forget anything, so let's get into it. This article was written by Esther, Inglis, Arkell. We're gonna be looking at Arkell's information and essentially breaking down what she found out about how people got laid in the 19th century. During the Victorian era, people like to communicate using calling cards. Calling cards are essentially the size of any regular business card. This is my business card for Flora and Phrase, which is a shop where you can get poetry and jewelry printed on wood backings but typed using a vintage typewriter. Really cool stuff. Check out Flora and Phrase. I'll have the link below. Some of my poetry is actually on the website, so if you want to see a little bit of my work, shameless plug. So essentially, middle-class people were rising in the ranks, and to seem more dignified, they used communication cards to communicate any type of message. So obviously there were sexual communications cards. So there's a funeral, you know, if you want to go out dancing, there's a communication card for that. Literally a communication card for anything you can think of. Apparently these cards actually lasted until the 1940s. One of the women that Arkell interviewed said that her grandmother had one of these calling cards in her purse in the 1940s. How crazy is that? Like, imagine your grandma has one of these sexual business cards in her wallet. Like, no thank you. I honestly don't know what I would have done if I saw one of these cards in my grandma's wallet. Because at that point, then you know that your grandma was popping her I don't need to know. So Arkell follows up by saying the way that you fold the corners of the communication cards actually has a different type of meaning. One folded corner could let the receiver of the card know whether or not you would be home for a secret rendezvous or not, or whether someone would be there. That is so crazy to me. I'm really wondering like what our generation would do if we had these calling cards. You're at the bar, you slide somebody a calling card. You're at the mall, you slide somebody your communications card. Like, that'd be sick. Okay, enough about the backstory. I know you're probably wondering what these naughty, nasty cards says, so let's get into it. I'm gonna give my ratings on the calling cards as well, letting you guys know what I think are the best and what I think are the worst. This one says, come and see our new lamp. You can turn it down so low that there is scarcely any light at all. P.S. Our sofa holds just two. Okay. That is, ooh. This one has me screaming though. This one is very much giving me Netflix and chill, and very much giving me come over to my house, look at my new furniture. Ooh, this is naughty. This is literally, you said come over and check out my new lamp. Lamp and chill? Like, really? I also think when they say our sofa holds just two, that's a little trifling. I'm just wondering, are you cheating? Is this an open relationship? Do you still live at your mother's house and like it's you and your mother's couch? Like, what is the tea? Arkell, I need more. But needless to say, they got to the point. Like, they were very blunt with this messaging. They essentially let you know that it's Netflix and chill, it's lamp and chill. I give it a 6 out of 10 for being forward, and also it made me laugh. It was funny. So this is card number 2. This card says, I very much desire to make your acquaintance. If agreeable, please return this card, appointing time and place for interview on the other side. So this card is interesting. I like how formal this card is. They said name your time, name your place, and I'm there. Again, I think they're very forward. I like that, but it's also kind of nice. They're like, I'm interviewing for a spot in your life. They're not just being so presumptuous like the first card. You know, they actually want to take you on a little date, maybe a little horse carriage ride. Maybe they want to help you churn the buttermilk, you know. I don't know. Maybe they want to meet you at the well, like at the blacksmith's. Like, who knows? It's telling me that this person is fiending for a taste. They're just watching me from far away, so they're kind of a fan. So if you want to give your fan, you know, a chance, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. If you disagree with me on my ratings, drop a comment below. Tell me what you would rate these cards. So card number 3. This one says, let's get acquainted for fun and results. I'm a millionaire's son, not married, still looking for someone to love. Licensed to knock and butt in. Office hours are between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. in some young lady's parlor.
And
So here we have somebody as well seeking acquaintanceship for fun and results though. Like, he means business. He's not playing no games. He knows what he's bringing to the table. He named all his assets. He said, I'm a millionaire's son. You would have had me at that. Like, you really would have had me at millionaire's son. If we fall in love, then I'm set. Then I'm set for life. He knows he's an heir to the money, so that makes him cocky. Some could say it's confidence. I think he's cocky that he led with that though. It's not his money though, it's his family's money. He says that he's looking for love. So he's like, I'm in my hoe phase, but I'm looking for the right one to take me out. Like, if you can prove yourself to be somebody that I want to settle down with, then we're heirs to the throne. The money is yours. You know what? I bet he gave out this card after he saw a good ankle. Like, somebody's ankle was just looking scrum-dilly-ishes, and he said, you know what? I just gotta give that lady my communications card because I need her to know that I mean business. This is how I imagine the conversation went when he saw that good ankle. Excuse me, madam. Yes, my lord. I've had the privilege of laying eyes on your exquisite ankles. Have you, sir? I have, and I would be so honored if you take my business card. I'll be at the blacksmith's awaiting your response. You know what? I digress. Back to the card. Licensed to knock and butt in. I think that's a bold innuendo. I don't know if he's talking about backdoor play, but I want y'all to comment below what y'all think that means. And lastly, he just says he has office hours. Like, is this school? I think our generation's office hours are between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. You know what gets me? What gets me is that he says, we'll meet at some young lady's parlor. If you're a millionaire, why don't you have your own place? Why you gotta go to her house to do the dirty deeds? Y'all let me know if you think that's broke bum energy or not. But overall, I like this card. I'm giving 9 out of 10. It's not just because he's a millionaire. I liked his energy. Okay, so now we have the 4th card. This one says, kissing is our main specialty, hugging a sideline. James L. Gallus, kissing Roge. Office hours, 1 p.m. to 4 a.m. He says, hug tight lane, Squeezenberg. Okay, so this boy just got straight to the point. He is letting everybody know straight out the gate that he is that boy. He says, I'm a kissing rogue. Kissing extraordinaire. Don't play with that boy. He is not one of them. If he's smooth, then he's just being confident and, you know, cocky. But if he's like kind of slimy, this reminds me of that scene from Anguston's and the Perfect Snugging. If any of you guys have seen that movie, that is my favorite movie. But besides the point, you guys know the kissing extraordinaire that falls in love with Georgia. He has kissing lessons for the girls in 7th grade who don't know how to kiss yet. His office hours are 1 p.m. to 4 a.m. This man is open for business all day long. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of scary to me. That's kind of scary. Does he not have a job? Like, what does he do for a living that you can just have any type of person just popping in 1 p.m., 2 p.m.? I'm guessing you don't have a family because 6 p.m. it's time for porridge, okay? It's supper. And you're out here, we little hoe. So I don't know. I think it could really go both ways. This man either gets no type of play, like no play at all, and he's begging. He's out here begging for a crumb. Or, like I said, he's an extraordinaire, and he's just real suave with it. He just runs the game. I don't know what Squeezenborg is. Comment below if you have any ideas about what Squeezenborg is. He did say hugging is a sideline, so like he just hugs you real tight, like that. I don't know. Ultimately, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 because even if he was real slimy, real crazy, don't get no play, it was still funny and he's still putting himself out there. And then if he is real suave, real, you know, confident, real professional, then he knows he's good at his job and he's putting it on a communication card to let everybody else know. So here we have another card. This is an escort card. This one says, gaze on this picture, then on that. Hamlet. Fair lady, I may become the proud bird who shall accompany you to your leafy bower, or I must suffer the misery of seeing you borne away in triumph by the individual whose chromotin type appears to the right. I think if we were going to relate this to today's times, we have an indie hipster on our hands. We have somebody here who is quoting Hamlet. He's making a comparison between him and the other man. I don't know if there's a real other man in the picture or just like other men in general. So to say he's above all of them. I don't necessarily like the fact that he's comparing himself to somebody else. I think that when you're trying to flirt with somebody or you're trying to get somebody's attention, you should just focus on the qualities that you have. You should focus on what makes you special, not trying to bring somebody else down so you can be up here. I think that's ugly. How do I know that he's doing that? Well, Arkell is saying that he's the boastful rooster, so he's the cock on one side, and that the other man is the donkey, so essentially an ass. And chromotin type, I don't know what kind of roast that is, but I'm sure it hit back in the day. I'm sure if you were, you know, real mad in an argument, you were like, you chromotin type, da 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 da. I'm sure that must have meant something. He's talking real bad about whoever the donkey is, so I wouldn't want to be him. Ultimately, I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I really don't like that he compared himself to somebody else. If the person likes Shakespeare, if the person likes poetry, then I think he's appealing to her communication style. If y'all know what communication style is, that's a whole nother video we could talk about. She likes words of affirmation. That's her love language. So the next card that we have, there's drawings on this one. It's cute. So this is what it says. Dear Miss, you are sensible and good and have all the charms of womanhood. Your eyes resemble the stars above you. I shall be miserable if I can't love you. Oh, okay, we got another poet on our hands. I think this communication card is so sweet. You know why? Because it sounds like he's a gentleman. It sounds like he wants to court her, wants to wine and dine her, wants to take her to look at the stars in the night sky. Like, it just sounds so wholesome. He says, if I can't love you. That is so cute. That is so cute to me. I truly feel like he is envisioning a life with this woman. If it was me, you know, I hope he looked cute in his little 3-piece suit when he approached me, because he would be the one. Like, cue Hannah Montana. He could be the one. He could be the one. I'm just gonna pretend like these calling cards were for booty calls, because I think this one was for love. I think that he is ready to settle down. And if that was me, I would. You know, I think he views love as a fairy tale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my last video. 10 out of 10 on this card. I'm a sucker for love. 10 out of 10. We have a riddle. He's trying to get laid using a riddle. How many of y'all have done that? Nobody. Okay, this is inventive. This is creative. So he has a picture of a man escorting a woman home with a yes at the bottom. May I see you home? And then there's a mitten with a no. I don't know what the mitten represents, but I think this card is, again, very straightforward. May I see you home? This is giving me middle school. This is giving me check this box for yes, check this box for no. That's what this is giving me. You know, if this lady said yes, it seems like he's gonna walk her home, ask for a nightcap, and they may or may not have a good rest of their night. 7 out of 10. I think it's interesting because it's creative. It evoked that nostalgia of middle school for me. Comment below what you think the mitt represents. Next one. So this card says the unknown sheep, wholesale dealer in loves, hugs, squeezes, and kisses. And then from, you know, the top, it says, come girls, let's get acquainted. Love made on short notice. Give me a trial before going elsewhere. Office hours from 1 to 1. Oh, he dirty. Child. Anyway, so all my work guaranteed to bring results. No extra charge for night work. That man is dirty, okay? That man is Did Brent Fayez write this? I just want to know who wrote this? Cause this is trifling. He's a wholesale dealer. He is just giving it out. Okay, giving it out at a discounted rate. You know what Wholesalers are AliExpress and Alibaba, where you get 100 pairs of lashes. Your business, you upcharge it, be $7 for lashes like all the girls are doing these days, no tea, no shade. And then people buy it from you. No, he's saying, cut the middleman. I'm the wholesale, I'm Alibaba, I'm AliExpress. He is for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
He is for the cobblestone. He is for the dirt roads, ladies. I don't want it, I don't want it. He is just doing the most for me. From 1 to 1? Till you won? At least he's not a quitter, okay? At least he's trying to tell you that he's prioritizing your pleasure. But that's a lot. For me, that's just not my vibe. I would fold the corner back to whatever answer is no and just slide that back to him. Overall, that's a 2 out of 10 for me. Y'all, that was a lot to unpack, okay? There was a lot of mess in these cards. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about these cards, if you agree with me, if you disagree. Do you think that we should bring back these cards for Corona? You know, because even when we get the vaccine, people are still gonna be, you know, nervous about getting close to somebody. You could just slide somebody the card, you know, be at arm's length and be like, can you just pull down your mask a little bit so I can see your face? Let me know if you think our generation needs these. I would like to just have somebody shoot their shot. Let me know everybody who's interested in me. And then if I fold it back, then fold it back. You just take it like a G. You unfold it and give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. We're gonna have so many more communications videos. Let me know if you want to see me break down movies, break down songs, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one.